Chat, what is good? So, real quick, we're gonna run through all these little shits and we're gonna get it over with, and I'm gonna go on about my damn day. I have something I have to do later in the day, so we gotta get this shit done. Speedy, rapido, rapido? Yeah. Anyhow, you can see I hit myself with that one guard. I think I like it. The one guard makes my hairline look beautiful. You know, you can't see the corners. My corners aren't faded, they're just lighter on my right side for some reason. I'm not receding or any of that. I don't know. I have to kind of do some research on it, but whatever. Real quick, if you guys are yet to do so, put my videos in 2x speed. It'll make your life so much easier. I swear it will. Because I look at all my videos and I'm like, bro, I'm talking kind of slow. It's not that I'm talking slow, it's not my attention span is fried. And putting it in 2x speed does make it a little bit more entertaining if you think about it, I'm not gonna lie. Or at least 1.75. So, real quick, what do I got going on today, right? Woke up at 5 a.m. Had to go to the airport, do some things. Came back home. What do I have to plan? I have to go back out to like a 30-minute drive to drop off my sister at a orientation for college. Go ahead and get that done. After that, I gotta come back home, do some more business things. This morning at like 6 or 7 a.m., I finished creating the update video. Like, it's called the update of like 250819, I think it is. Yeah, I need to finish that, and then once I finish that, I can go ahead and, or not finish that. I finished that, so I went ahead and marked that off of my little list. Something else that I have to do is I need to look at how to scale my Depop, and I'm going to talk about that a little bit more in a second. But besides all of that, I've started the detox thing, right? And I started taking my vitamins again. For the detox, mostly what I'm going to do is I'll have my phone on lifestyle mode is what I have it listed as, where I'm not going to be checking my phone nearly as much. So I'm going to try to stay off of my phone. And if I am on my phone, strictly for business reasons, obviously I'm going to do a little bit of binging because I need ideas for videos and brain rot content. You know how I'm living, bro. But I want to spend most of the time kind of trying to brainstorm on how to make bread when I'm off of my phone. And then when I'm on my phone, I want to be focused about how I'm going to make content to further increase my bread. There's this one Instagram account, I don't know what it is, but it talks about like business things, and it says like Doggy likes doing this, Doggy chase bone, and it gave me an idea. Not that I'm going to make content like that, but it gave me an idea of how I'm going to go ahead and scale this business that I was talking about, right? So if I can go ahead and somehow get the proper amount of funding in the proper way, I could most definitely use that to start importing some of my items, or start importing items, keeping them in an area. I don't know if it would be like a storage area, if it would be like my room. I'd probably use my room, I'll be real, because I'm cheap. And this whole back wall right here would just be like 2 big ass racks. And it would be like 1, 2. So it'd be 6 bins, 12 bins. 12 bins of stuff worth of like clothes and like, you know what I mean? Like a whole lot of stuff. And I thought about like reselling reps at one point. But then I was like, that is technically illegal if the customer themselves does not know that the product is being itemized like that. And it is highly bannable on most platforms for selling items, if not all of them, because once again, it is illegal. So I don't see that as a thing that I want to kind of do. Obviously, I was talking about this the other day, but you get legal after you start making bread. Once you already started making bread, you don't need to start moving illegal, bro. So it doesn't make sense you getting more income and then you start moving more and more illegal, and now you can't prove any income. So like, I'm trying to play it safe. I'm trying to be cool. If you guys were wondering what's in the bowl, it's oatmeal. But I'm trying to keep it cool. I'm trying to keep it nice and automated as well. The specific video that I saw was, I think it was like supposed to be a lemonade stand or something, to where his business was growing. A dog came in and was like, "Hey, I'll give you some investment money, and I own half." My thing is there a way for me to get funding without taking out, or without taking a business loan or something like that? So I'm thinking maybe like, because I don't want to own, or I don't want to give out any shares. Let's be real. I'm a greedy asshole. I'm not trying to give out any money for free. I don't care how much money I receive in return. I'm not trying to just give out money. So what I'm thinking is maybe I can go ahead and use credit cards for funding. But then I was like, okay, hold up. I need to stop using those, right? And I was like, all right, we need to start back from square one. We're jumping the gun here, right? Let's go to square one. Let's clear off our slate. Once the slate is cleared, then I can move to step two, which is originally, which was originally the Depop and the reselling methods and stuff like that, which was going to be getting the car, getting funding from the car to fund into my day trading, which the day trading can ultimately scale to millions if I really wanted it to, and if I really could, depending on how much capital I have off rip. So if I start off the way that I have, I'm chilling. If I move from the way that I've been moving, and I move into a vehicle of some sort, and I can flip said vehicle, maybe I'll make some funds. And it's technically legal. It's technically legal. So, I mean, what I'm trying to do is still keep my revenue low-ish in the like government standpoint, so lower brackets, but not technically, doing. So the main whole effort right here, right? Get a large sum of money quickly and effectively, legally. Legally is doing all three at the same time is the hard part, you know what I mean? It's not finding the outlet. It's not finding the thing. It's kind of like those slider buttons where if you click one slider, it slides off. So you've got legal, you've got fast, and you've got a lot. So you can't have a lot of money legally and fast. It has to be one of those things slid off. So you might have legal money that was a lot of money, but it won't be fast. Or it will be fast, but it won't be legal. Or you can have fast money that's a lot of money, but it definitely won't, you kind of see what I'm trying to say, right? Yeah, I'm getting confused, but you kind of see what I'm trying to say. So I'm trying to get it to the point where I can just take some funding and flip said funding until I can get about, and the thing is, with this business model that I'm currently doing, it's very low income, like requiring, right? So it's perfect. And the way that I'm running it, if I can scale said products by getting better products and faster shipping time, it'll be even better, So it's not just a matter of, okay, the items I have are bad. The items I have are good. They sell. They're coolin'. And they're legal. That's the most important part. They're legal. Obviously, I can go get some reps off of like AliExpress and flip those, but you're definitely going to get all your accounts banned, and you're definitely going to be facing a court date soon. So, I mean, hey, you could risk it for the biscuit if you want. You're not Punchmade Dev, though. So I'm like, okay, cool. What other products do I need? Because obviously I want to have a variety of products on my page that can kind of bring in more streams. But then I was like, okay, cool, hold up. Pause. I need to niche down before I can expand out. What will be my niche? Based off the bags I've been selling, right? Is looking like alternative Y2K, like streetwear is kind of my style, casual wear. So if I can get those 4 to 5 tags in every one of my products, that'll do me some good without using name brand items. That is, once again, still the hard part. Second hard part and second roadblock that I'm running into, how will I get quicker shipping times? Currently, my shipping times are sitting within 1 week to 2 weeks, which is not bad. It's really not that bad. If you were to go with somewhere like AliExpress and buy some like replicas or something like that, you're gonna face like a month worth of time to get shipped, like 2 weeks minimum kind of stuff. And with my items, I'm getting them there within a week or two. I haven't had any customer complaints, thank God. And everything is moving pretty smoothly. What I'll do is I'll ship out the label itself because I'm in the US, so I can't get free shipping. I'll ship out the label itself to the customer with a little note saying, hey, I appreciate you for your patience. Your item will be arriving soon. Warmly, with a smiley face on it. And I'll send that in an envelope for free to said customer. And yeah, they'll get it. I'll get my payouts starting to process, and their item is still on the way. You have to make sure that you send them the tracking information before you do all of that. Because if you do not send them that tracking information and you just send them that note and all they get is that note, I guarantee you're going to get a dispute and somebody's going to get pissed. Because what do you mean I'm not going to get my item? What do you mean I just got a piece of paper and I just ordered yada, yada, yada? So be smart with it. Be cool. Because remember, drop shipping is technically against terms of service of Depop. No matter how you're kind of doing it. So what I'm thinking is, maybe I don't have to. I have the funding to kind of just order like 6 bags right now to my house. Keep those in a little area tucked up, cool, calm, schwavy, schmoove. As they sell, just ship them out. That'll give me faster times. You see what I'm talking, you know what I mean? You're getting it now, right? You're catching on. So I'm thinking, I'm like, okay, because obviously I'm selling it for a profit, like double to triple the amount of what I actually buy it for. So I have built up funding from just 2 items sold, which I've sold more. But from just 2 of the items sold, I've built up enough funding to buy more of those items. So I'm wondering if I can just buy a bulk purchase of these items, which is very risky in my opinion. And I haven't really decided on if it's something I want to do, but it is something that I am highly considering just because I get faster times. I won't have to worry about disputes. I could take pictures of my own and it'll look authentic. It won't possibly get banned and all that. But the downside is that it might not sell. But I'm not really concerned about it not selling. It's more of the concern of, I'm just concerned that it's going to sit, okay? I'm concerned that it's going to sit for a long ass time. But to be fair, that's part of the game. Like, I just had an item that I bought in my first ever haul, like from Goodwill, just now sell. That was like 4 months ago. It just sold. And it sold for like $4. Like, bro, I think I bought it for about, it was at the weight thing. I think 40 was for the whole thing. So I basically got 10% of my stuff back with that. I sold it with a backpack that I had here. It was like a Nike Elite bag for 70 something bucks. So I think in total I made 70 something bucks. Maybe 80? I don't know, something like that. Not too much, not too crazy, but I was just glad to have that product getting out of my store and moving. That's what I'm looking for. The more sales you get, the more sales you can get, if that makes sense, with Depop and eBay and Facebook and all that. The more that people can believe they can trust you because you have feedback is the more that you're going to make sales. Because let's be honest, as a consumer, me and you, yes, you behind the camera, would you rather buy a dildo, right, for $5 from Amazon, or would you rather buy that same, or actually no, yeah, or that same dildo from AliExpress for $1? Not only are shipping times way quicker with Amazon, right, but you know Amazon, like if it has 150,000 reviews, you know this pink dildo, you know what I mean? Like, bro, you're gonna go with Amazon, okay? You're gonna get it faster. Your time is valuable. That's another thing. And I guarantee you, the second I get those items to me and I'm able to ship them out of my house and I'm able to kind of put it as, because I have it in my description now that it'll take 1 to 2 weeks to get delivered to you. Once I take that out of my thing and I'm starting to ship out quick, and it lets me do quality checks on my own items now instead of just doing it over photos and being able to give out shipment by myself and having to do all these things by myself. So it just makes the whole system automated, and it makes it so much easier. Or it's not automated, but it makes the system so much more manageable, okay? And another thing I'm thinking, like I said, to kind of tie into that, let's say, okay, I do get a bulk haul and I get about 7 or 8 of those items here. That'll run me about the selling of 2 of those items will run me about 4 or 6 of those coming to my house. Okay, so I can buy 2 with, wait, actually, I lied. I can buy like 5 of the items each from each sale that I make. So that's how good my markups are. Yeah, pats on the back to me. So if I buy like 10 of those items, that's hypothetically a few $100s worth of sales that I can make off of those items. And it'll only cost me about a little bit off the top. Like it's gonna hit, like it's gonna do something to my bank account, but like I'm gonna flip it for all my money back plus 6x. So I mean, reinvest your money into your product. That's where people get caught up. And I've gotten to the point of where I perfected it, or I haven't fully perfected it, okay? It could be better. I spend my money on food, okay? Because I don't eat at home, motherfucker. I don't eat. So I spend my money on food and junk food at that. Like I said, you get these items, you sell these items, you get that money, and you spend it on the same thing. I'm in back and how to maintain. Bro, if y'all don't listen to that Bobby Shmurda, how about it? We could go, bro. He literally told you in the song. Rabbi told me how to flip that pack and how to maintain. Get that money back and spend it on the same thing. You're not listening. You're not listening. You get that money that you sent or that you got from selling those products. You reinvest. You can reinvest half. If your margins are good enough, you can reinvest half. Me, I'm a fucking dog, okay? I'm reinvesting all of it, every dollar, okay? I gotta make my money back. Let's say I make $300. 300 of that dollars is going straight back into the product. And that product is gonna make me $3,000. Like, you see what I'm talking about? You gotta fucking move, bro. Don't be stupid, all right? So that's what I'm thinking about doing with that. While the products are here and I'm selling them out of here, I've been doing research. I'm saying, okay, what other products can have the same kind of result as this? I went ahead and I posted another backpack, which is another variant type of the backpack that I sell. And another thing is, the reason I don't like being the middleman with these like businesses is a big problem that I can see happening is the business just going out of business, just disappearing. Because now I don't have all their products. I have orders to fulfill and they're out of business all of a sudden. Like, I'm screwed. But if I have them in my house, I don't have to worry about that. I have the products. I know how much stock I have. So I might buy like 10 of them. I'll be real. Like today, like dead ass. I might buy 10 of them. And like I said, while I'm doing that, I want to think, what is a product that I can use that can give me the same kind of results? Like I said earlier, I went ahead and bought this backpack that had the same variant or a different variant type of the same thing just to see what the market does with it. It's not getting as much traction, let me say, as the other one, but that's completely fine, all right? The next product that I'm going to try is probably going to be like a belt or a chain or just something that's like small, cheap, good margins. Small, cheap, good margins. Good quality though. You have to make sure your quality is good. This is the main problem with this drop shipping crap. Because you don't know your actual product or product quality until you get it in hand. But a lot of people don't have the funding to just buy the item straight up, and they don't have the patience to buy the item straight up and have it shipped to their house, including me. I'm not one of them, because man. So I just took the risk it for the biscuit, right? And it also helps with that product if you can get your first sale on it and make like the first person that sells and you buy it and gets delivered properly, make sure you contact them, and I'm going to be contacting mine today. It should be way more time. I was told it was delivered like 6 days ago. But I'm going to contact them and say, hey, would you mind giving me a review? I will give you 50% off on your next order. Because that one sale and that one review on that one item is going to be huge for the rest of your sales. I'm telling you, positive feedback is everything. Customer service really is the like doing and doing of a business, bro. If you have good feedback, you're straight. You're good. I'm telling you, you're Gucci. The second you get some negative feedback, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt you. I ain't gonna lie, because people are gonna start doubting your stuff. But the only negative feedback I had was that one time I had a dispute, and the dude said item didn't come, he didn't want a refund. It was a 1-star review. First of all, that did nothing to my reviews. I'm still at a 4.8 star because I have like 50 reviews. Because I'm a fucking dog. I do this. I'm a dog. I got 50 reviews out of 60 sales. You know what that conversion rate is? I don't. It's probably like 80-something%. I don't know. I'm doing some rough math. But anyhow, I'm saying, make sure you're doing great customer service. I'm texting my customer from before the sale to negotiations to after the sale to drop off to delivery till after delivery, and then asking for a review on every single one of my items that I sell. You guys aren't going to do all that because you're just going to let it slide through your fingers. And a lot of you guys are going to look at this advice and not take any of it, which is completely fine. I'm going to end up selling a course on this shit when I'm making $7,000 a month. And I'm going to sell that course for hella, delete all these videos, and just leave y'all in the dark, okay? And leave y'all in the dark because I gave y'all the sauce, but y'all didn't take it. So, like I said, main priority of the day is purchasing a large bulk, getting that shipped to me, right? Secondary, finding another winning product of some sort that matches my niche. This YouTube video is one of my other items that was on my hit list. It's now complete. Yippee! So another thing I've been dealing with, and I talked about it in my last video and the video before that, brother, I don't know what is happening, but YouTube does not want to post my videos. Like, it takes hours now to post my videos. I'm thinking maybe it's because I have so much videos already posted, or maybe my storage is running out, but my storage is fine. My videos posted shouldn't affect the way that it was uploading, because when I first started uploading, nothing happened. So does YouTube just not like me? Do y'all not fuck with me no more? Like, what happened? I thought we was bros, but okay, cool, whatever. Guess I'm not inviting you to my birthday party. Yeah. How am I feeling today, though? I'm feeling good. I'm not gonna lie. Last night I was feeling hungry, and I'm not talking food. I mean that too. We went ahead and ate some Waffle House, but I'm feeling hungry. I'm not gonna lie. I was chasing. I'm gonna be chasing the bag aggressively, and not even to make like millions of dollars. I could care less right now. I'm chasing the bag just to prove to myself that I can do it, and it's mostly that competitive drive to prove that there's just no niggas better to me. So I have to prove it to myself in some manner, and it just so happened to be financial. We already know what plans I have for the future and how I'm going to execute those, so I'm not even worried about that shit. But when it comes to financial, if I can get this dialed the hell in, I'll be so Gucci. Oh my God, you guys wouldn't even understand it. This whole like drop shipping stuff and this whole like thrift and then resell stuff and this whole flipping stuff is the most automated you can get. Being an entrepreneur is it's not easy, it's simple. It's super easy to get, but it's not easy to do. It's like day trading. A lot of people want to learn how to trade. They see a bunch of money flying on their screens and they're like, yo, I want to get into that. That's straight psychological warfare. I never understood what psychological and spiritual warfare was until I started day trading. And I really understood that shit. Like, you have to understand it. And then people say I'm manipulative. Because I had to learn psychology. You have to be a master of psychology. And I still am not a master at it to this day. And I've been doing it for like 2-3 years straight. And it's insane, bro. Fuck. Like I said, how was I feeling? I was feeling hungry as hell. I'm still feeling kind of aggressive. I'm getting after it, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I do notice that after I got rid of Roblox, I have been more mentally clear. Not a lot of stuttering and So we are locked in, like I said, and I'm really getting after that shit. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, I feel like a dog right now. Like, bro, I was thinking last night too. I was like, I've been saying when I hit my first 10K month, I'm gonna get a tattoo, a hand tattoo. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get my first ever tattoo whenever I start getting some bread up. And it's gonna be like, I'm thinking it's gonna be like just forearms or maybe the whole arm sleeve of like bats. Now you're probably wondering what is the whole what's up with dudes and bats, right? If you guys don't know, my birthday's very close to October. I mean, it is in October. It's very close to Halloween. Halloween is my favorite holiday, right? And then we got Halloween. Where is Halloween, Christmas, and what's my next favorite after that? Low-key Thanksgiving. I'll be real with y'all, bro. Thanksgiving is tough. Or New Year's, bro. If I was going like to parties and stuff, New Year's definitely would be top 2. For sure. But as it stands currently, Halloween is top 1 for me. There's something for somebody everywhere in Halloween, bro. And like I said, I was very close to being born on Halloween Day. Didn't though, but like I said, I love Halloween, and bats just give a sense of mysterious kind of vibes. I'm trying to be Batman. Like, I want to live a more like quiet and like ducked off kind of isolated life, which bats kind of live. Like, it's just, I don't know. I thought it was dope as hell. And I do eventually want to get some patchwork done on maybe my left arm or something like that, and my right arm have like a decent sized sleeve. So I'm thinking maybe get some patchwork of like the bats and like varying sizes on my arm, just no big ones though. And maybe start building off of that, because think about it, you need a filler of some sort for a tattoo, like if that's clouds, or a lot of people get like vines and butterflies, and it's mostly clouds, but bats are also another thing. But I was like, I need something to fill up the space. Let's get bats and then do some patchwork around that, and just get patchwork tattoos on both arms. I feel like that'd be dope. Second order of business, growing out this beard. But like I said, man, yeah, we're gonna get after it. These next few days, you guys are gonna see me locked in. I might fall out of it, I'll be real. It's been a minute since I've been this locked in or been this dedicated to getting content out and making money and growing my business and doing research at the same time. And by the way, when I say research, for the people that are lost, I'm meaning studying up on business or studying up on anything. Obviously, that's what research means. But like, I mean like research, like studying, but like deep studying is what I call research. I kind of get the two mixed up. Like, studying is really deep research, but research is deep studying. Okay. We've been doing a lot of that. We're going to be doing a lot of that. Not even just regarding other countries, but mostly regarding culture as well. But mostly regarding how I'm going to move with this money when I get it, where my money is going, how my money is going, and I'm going to be very conscious about the process of motion. I'll be real with you. So, like I said, every dollar from now on is going to have a purpose, pretty much. If it's not to get a bill out of my face, then it's to be moved in a certain way to make me more money, if that makes sense. So everything will be dedicated to something worth value of some kind. And I'm gonna close the video off right there. So I do have somewhere to be in about 15 minutes. I need to go ahead and start getting dressed and ready for that, or just go ahead and head out over there now. Finish my oatmeal, finish this music, get this video slightly started in the upload process, or maybe just wait till I get back home. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today. I will see you guys tomorrow. Did I already talk about what I did yesterday? Yesterday? Yeah, I did. Yeah. That's everything for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I love y'all. Peace.